To enter the Parashat Korach, let us look through the eyes of his most famous descendant, the prophet Samuel. Imagine a young Samuel preparing for leadership, immersed in spiritual growth. In this setting, he receives a unique manuscript that grants him, in this fictional account, complete knowledge of his ancestors' downfall. As he unrolls the scroll, his own forefathers, the sons of Korach, revealed to him and to us a chilling truth. The real Abbas did not begin in the wilderness, but in the hidden corners of the home and the soul. To you who carry our blood in a generation that no longer knows the desert, we leave these words. I am Asir, son of Korach, writing together with my brothers Elkanah and Abiasaph, not to defend our father's name, but to protect yours. History will remember the earth opening and the fire consuming everything in its path. But we, the sons who witnessed the disaster from inside the tent, know that the true Abbas first opened in our father's heart. We survived only because at the final moment, a cry of teshuvah struck our souls and pulled us back from the edge. Let our testimony become your shield so that our family's tragedy is never repeated. Our father did not wake up one day as a rebel. It began around the table of our home when Elitzaphan was appointed leader over the sons of Kehat. As Rashi later explains, the wound was not about abstract justice, but about feeling displaced. We saw our father return home and sit in silence. He did not protest or challenge Moses. Yet the sages teach that the silence is not always peace. Sometimes it is the beginning of a conversation with the ego that refuses to stop. In the days that followed, the subject returned again and again, not as a plot, but as endless comparison. The Midrash in Bamidbar Rabbah teaches that a person's downfall begins long before the final act. It begins with repeated thoughts. What you continually repeat inside eventually distorts what you see outside. First, our father asked, why Elitzaphan and not me? Then, why should Aaron's line have everything? Eventually, his questions stopped seeking truth and began seeking justification. Remember this forever. When a question no longer searches for truth, but only for excuses for resentment, it stops being a question and becomes an identity. That was the line our father crossed without realizing it. Most painful of all was watching his spiritually become his trap. Our father was a holy man who carried the ark. The Midrash reveals that he foresaw the greatness of his descendants and saw that from his line would come one equal to Moses and Aaron together. You, Samuel. But his ego twisted the vision. He thought his future greatness proved that he was right. He failed to understand that your greatness would not be the reward for his pride, but the fruit of our repentance in the abyss. He used spirituality to blind himself, showing what Pirkei Avot later teaches. A dispute ceases to be for the sake of heaven when truth is replaced by the feeding of the self. When the day of confrontation arrived and our father stood before Moses and the entire congregation, we knew his words were not the beginning of anything. They were the end of a destructive process already completed in the darkness of our home. The explosion is loud and everyone notices it, but its beginning is quiet. Do not confuse the moment something breaks with the moment it first began to break. If you learn to recognize that first silence and that first comparison-seeking self-justification, you may stop the fall before the ground opens beneath your feet. This warning, written with the tears of Korach's sons for the prophet Samuel, reaches beyond time and speaks directly to us. Korach's abyss is not a relic of the wilderness. It is a mirror of our own inner struggles. Today we no longer see the earth open, yet we watch deep cracks appear in marriages, friendships, communities, and lives. We are shocked by the final explosion, the divorce, the betrayal, the abandonment of faith, as thought it happened overnight. But the Torah confronts us with an uncomfortable truth. No one destroys themselves suddenly. The fall still begins the same way, with silent resentment after coming home, with comparison, with the thought, why him and not me, and with a dangerous ability to dress the ego in spiritual language. The message of the sons of Korach to our generation is clear. The destiny of our lives is decided not in public battles, but in the honesty with which we govern our hidden conversations. Save yourself from the abyss by recognizing the process early. Heal the wound while it is still only a whisper, before it becomes your own fracture. Shabbat Shalom, Umevorach, and Rosh Chodesh Tov.